Happy Wednesday, friends. How are you doing? We are having a dog party back here and a Kindle party. She stayed home sick today, so it's just me and her hanging on the front porch with all these wild dogs. So I decided I would come on here. I haven't been on here in about a week or so, and I just decided I would come on here now while it's, I don't know, I have a moment, and I feel better today. So I want to give you a little update. Let me think. On Monday, I started a bone broth fast so that we could heal my gut. That's kind of the last thing to get rid of. I know my body will detox and some things like that. He wants inside. So I was told to do a bone broth fast, which means that for 2 to 4 days, you strictly eat bone broth. You don't eat anything, or you drink bone broth, I should say. Well, first of all, I don't like meat, so that was a real tough one for me. And then I was starving. So I did it for the first day, and I had a really hard time wrapping my head around doing this. But it was all to heal, so I thought I'll give it, a shot. So I did it the first day, and I felt okay, but I had a terrible headache, like awful, which turned into a migraine by Monday night. So I still went on with my bone broth fast. And then, if you don't know, bone broth is huge factor in healing your gut, and my gut needs to be healed. So then on Tuesday I switched to like a bone broth. Oh, hold on, put them inside. Sorry, they're gonna freak out. Kendall, honey, careful, she's trying to kill the dogs. So anyway, on Tuesday, I switched to like a bone broth soup on Tuesday morning. And then on Tuesday afternoon, I had just like meat and vegetables that I cooked in bone broth. And so, you can't sit right here and listen to that. It's loud. This is such a disturbing video. I'm very sorry. So between dogs and kids, and I'm usually by myself doing this, but this is life. This is really how our life is, just constant chaos. When y'all see me by myself, it's not normal. Okay, hang on, because now the FedEx man is here, and hopefully he'll talk to my husband and not me. Anyhow, back to what I was saying. So I've switched from bone broth, like straight bone broth, to on Tuesday I did a bone broth, like cooked my vegetables in it, and then last night for dinner I did the same thing. And I had soup yesterday and food. Thank you for ever starting me. This is a chaotic video already. Oh Lord. That's fine. My husband's right in there. So anyway, FedEx man, like seriously, a day in the life. Today I woke up this morning and I had swollen hands, a raging headache still, and had decided that maybe I'm intolerant to bone broth. Maybe there's something wrong. And so I went on, Alicia, you just missed all my craziness. So I went online and I started researching and found that you can be intolerant to bone broth. You can actually have like a histamine reaction to bone broth, which I think is what was happening. It was giving a migraine. I mean, just, oh, I don't know what you're saying. Oh, no, to me or my chaos. But anyway, so I messaged my doctor who has me on this bone broth fast to try to heal my gut. And they said, it's possible, but there are symptoms of, just things that you have trying to heal your gut. You have die-off and you have a lot of different issues, which can be fatigue and malaise, almost feeling. No, you'll see it if you go back and watch. My kids and my dogs and the FedEx man and, whatever. And so, anyway, I felt really, really bad the last 2 days and thought I'm going to really try to do this correctly, but I couldn't. So this morning when I woke up, I decided that I was going to just have berries. I researched all the histamine inducing foods and foods that have histamine or high histamine levels, which basically means that it makes your histamine level really high in your body. And so I had berries for breakfast. I kind of let everything, calm down. I took an antihistamine for my head and it went away, which is crazy. And I couldn't even see straight. My head was hurting so bad. And I was just like, It just started on Monday. I haven't had a headache in a long time. So anyway, my hands have gone down. Everything has gone back to normal. So for lunch, I had a turkey burger cooked in bone broth, and then I had vegetables cooked in bone broth. I had some zucchini and rutabaga, and what else did I have? Kale and carrots. And so now I feel much better. I actually just went on a run and felt great, but the last 2 days I have not felt very good. So I am 4 weeks post-op tomorrow, and I really feel excellent today. I felt excellent Sunday actually, but Monday and Tuesday were awful. So I'm going to take it slow on the bone broth, but I had kind of noticed that there are certain foods that give me a reaction. Like spinach actually hurts my stomach, which sounds crazy, but it's a high histamine food. Let me think. Avocados, as much as I love them, too much of them gives me a stomach ache, and it's a high histamine food. So basically what that means is everything in the environment raises your histamine level. Well, then when you eat, you basically just dump that bucket over, and it's just overflowing in your body. And so then you have too much histamine, and so it causes swelling and brain fog and intense migraines and itching and all of this crazy stuff that I was having again. And I was like, I cannot be going backwards. This is the only thing that's changed. Today, all better. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really feel great today, and I have a broken toe. I just ran 2.5 miles on a broken toe. That tells you how good I feel today. And I was up for 4 hours in the middle of the night because Kendall was throwing up, and our dog has a stomach ache, so you know what that means. So I was up letting him out all night, and then Kendall up being sick all night. So not really all night, but part of the night. So anyway, all that to say, I feel like the doctors that I'm talking to, I think they're wonderful, truly. But I think you know your body really well, and you know how you feel. And I knew that there was something wrong with what I was doing. Even though I know that bone broth is gut healing, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's right for me. And there are other ways to heal your gut. So I've looked into it, and there are definitely other ways. Collagen is one way. You can make your own bone broth and let it dilute itself a little bit more. The problem is I don't like how it smells in my house for 48 hours, and then to have to eat it or drink it kind of makes me sick. So, and like I've said, I don't really like meat. I'd rather not eat meat. So, but by cooking your meals in it, then you're at least still getting the good quality properties and all those amino acids that your gut needs to heal, but you're not having to drink it per se. And then by cooking your vegetables, you help break down all of that bacteria and some of the enzymes that cause your body to have a hard time digesting it. So I'm going to continue to cook my vegetables and cook my meats in it, and then just go real easy. I haven't been having much coffee. I've been drinking lemon water with salt in it in the morning, because when you mix salt with lemon or any kind of citrus fruit, it becomes an electrolyte. And so without me eating enough stuff right now, my electrolytes are low. You can also drink electrolyte water. I didn't know that. Smart water, and one of the other ones is electrolyte water. So anyway, I just thought I would come on here and kind of update you that I'm doing really well. Actually, everything feels really good, except for those 2 days where I had to kind of go on that fast. And like I said, you know your body, and you know how you feel, and you know what feels right and what feels wrong. And I just knew something felt wrong. I just knew my hands started feeling numb again, which is a really weird feeling. And I knew this morning, I was like, something's funny. And since I haven't had it all day, it's gone away. It goes away that quickly. And theoretically, it's not supposed to, but when you start lowering your histamine level, if that's your problem, that happens to be mine right now. I can have a test done to see if that's the problem. I'm going to wait because it's expensive, and I've already spent a lot of money on my health. So I'm just going to go with a low histamine diet right now. And that doesn't mean you can't eat it, but you can't have a ton of them. Chocolate is one, nuts are one, coffee is one, which I'm not giving up coffee. I have switched to 1 cup a day, but I'm not giving that up. Let me think. Peanut butter, you can have natural peanut butter, but like leftover meats, strawberries are actually a histamine inhibitor. And so they cause your histamine level to rise. It's crazy, all this stuff. And I've talked about this before. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here. And people have asked me lately how I'm doing. I'm still doing great. I still feel great. I ran today with like a normal sports bra on and felt really good. And my hormones are going back to normal. And I feel really good. So I feel like I'm not going to, this is going to sound terrible, and I don't mean it this way. I am putting some of my faith in that God got me here for a reason. I had this journey for a reason, and He brought me through this for a reason, and I healed so quickly for a reason, that I will continue to heal on my own. I don't have to go to all these extreme measures to heal. My body is going to figure out what to do. It may take a little longer. It may take time. It may take some patience on my part, but my body, Lord willing, is going to continue to heal. And so he got me where I am right now and feeling great. And I feel like he's going to get me to the other side, and I'm going to feel 100% again and have no problems. And so there's a couple things maybe I can't eat forever, or I can eat in moderation. That's okay with me. To be where I am today compared to where I was a month ago, 2 months ago, I'm good with it. So anyway, I just thought I would update y'all on how I'm feeling, and that just remember, you know your body. You know how your body feels. You know when you eat certain things or do certain things or whatever, if it feels good or not. Like my running today with a hurt toe, it felt better to run than it did to walk, and I really wanted to kind of just get... I really just wanted to get a good workout in, because sweating is detoxing, and I still have some detoxing to go. And so I feel better when I sweat. And so anyway, it's been a good day. I feel much, much better today. And thank you all for hanging out with me, and I'll see y'all later.